Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I haven't dropped a video in a while. Been kind of busy and so forth, with the holidays and everything. Things get a little crazy. And so now I'm gonna try to see if I go back to uploading a little more often. I bought a new weight bench during the holidays, right? So I'm gonna be using this one from now on. The other bench I had was a cool little starter bench, but I wanted to do a few new extra different type of exercises. So I kind of decided to upgrade, right? So I thought, you know what, let me do kind of like a review on the new bench. Let me show you what I got and how it works and so forth. All right, so this is the new bench. It has this thing here for legs. I'll show all that in a minute. Right now, I'm just gonna show how it's posted up right here, right? I really like the way you see. Look at how much space it takes up in your house. You fold it up, kind of like an ironing board. It just takes up the space right here, very minimal space, right? And then that's the bottom right there. Here are the weight, my weight sets and all that, right? So look at here, it's very minimal. They had another one that does all the same stuff and it was a lot cheaper. This one was more just for the fact that it's more convenient. It can fold up and so forth, right? You even put the preacher curl up there, so it's very convenient. Another angle. See how it looks right there. That's how it would look. It's real nice right there. My old bench was probably up to here. It's a lot shorter, and these things were a lot narrower, like up to here, right? A lot. This one's a lot wider. And one thing I noticed is it has these things a lot wider here too, because it allows for space to put the big Olympic bar if you wish to do so, right? And the other one was strictly for the standard bar. So here you have the option of putting both. I have the regular standard bar, so it leaves a whole bunch of extra space over here, a big gap, which is fine. It's not a big deal. It doesn't really affect anything. One thing I did not like is here, the other one, the one I had before, it had a thing here so you could drop this, slide it down, or lift it up, depending on how tall you are, how long your arms are, and so forth, right? This one does not have that option. It always stays at one height. That was probably the only downfall. The only thing the other one had that this one didn't have to offer, right? So that was kind of a bummer. I wish it would have that option. Other than that, I've been real happy with this new bench. Another thing I noticed this one has, when you fold it up, you put this other bolt over here so it keeps the bench upright. The other bench I had did not have that bolt. When you hold it up, it didn't stay straight up. I would have to put something here to hold it there, so when it falls this way, it'll hold it up from falling all the way back down, right? And this one has that bolt up there, so it's real convenient. I really appreciate that as well. All right, I've now removed that screw. So once you remove that screw, zoom out a little, you can easily just, fold it out like this and just kind of pull that up. And there you go. This is how the bench would look. And you have here's the brand name. It's Marcy. It's a good thick padding, and it folds decline, then like normal like that, incline, and then one more on the top. So it has 4 levels, which is pretty good. Could use this to do sit-ups. This thing is thick and sturdy. Here's where the preacher curl would go. Just put it in here, like so. Bam, there we go. Now you could adjust it whatever height you want. You just move it higher and you put a bolt right there, right? And you hold it as high as you want. Just how it has this. This is how the old bench had on these things, which I wish this one had the same thing. Does not have that option though. Here's the bar you would put either on this level, whatever level you want the bench at. If you want it full decline, you don't put any bar at all. This bar itself, it locks in with these things. You would put these right there on those little holes, because there's different ones that work differently. So that's the way this one works. It's very sturdy still and so forth. It's very sturdy for what it is. One thing I wasn't a big fan of is this stuff all easily chips, just like you see up here. So I chipped, and I just got it from when you're slamming down the bars, right? The other weight bench I had did not have that problem, because all this, it has like a rubber coating they put over it. And all these have it didn't have this option, but I had another one that had this option before, and it doesn't have these. It would have like holes where you put the bar inside of the hole, right? So I thought, as far as that goes, the other one was better made, as far as the design, right? The other one was a Waiter brand. As you can see here, this one has these rubber things over it, right? And they cuff in over here real nicely. See, so it just slams on here. It doesn't make that loud noise and it doesn't scratch the paint. I really enjoyed that on this one. The other one does not have that option. And this one had this, where you just remove this, and then this you would move it up higher or lower. Then you put it on this back at the height you wanted, right? Those are little minor things I wish the other one had. On this one, the bars just go all the way inside the holes. And the other model would have holes here on the sides, and you put these bars inside at whatever height you want it, right? You remove it and put it at the height you want. Not like the one I have right now, the murky one, the Marcy one or whatever it's called. It has those things out here, and you see how the paint chips and so forth. So it doesn't affect the workout experience, but just for aesthetics, you know, it doesn't look right. Also, this one has these cool things back here where, so you could do dips, right? Work on your triceps. These bars back here. The other one does not have that either. These are not that huge of a deal to me, but I really wish I had these rubber grips and the option to move this up and down. Those were the two big things for me. The other big thing was this. For the legs, you would put weights in here and you put the clamp there. Then you put your legs here, so you would push like that, the weight. Obviously, you remove this, right? So you work on your front thighs, and then you could put your legs back here, and it kind of works. It's supposed to work your back of your legs, but I've never really done this exercise. I tried it once right now when I first got it, and it felt more like it was working my the bottom of the back of my legs, my calves. And then with this one, it'd be the quads. So yeah, I think there's not much more to talk about as far as this bench itself. One thing I can say, this didn't come with the bench. Let me remove this real quick. But I thought I could buy another thing like this, where I would slide it in here, and it would be like a lat pull down bar to do to work on your back and stuff like that. So like I was saying, I bought that lat pull down bar, and it did not fit here because this is like a rectangle square, and the bar, the one I have, is square, so it doesn't fit in there because it's a different brand and so forth. So if I can find one that fits this particular brand of bench, I would love to do so. If not, I'm gonna have to Frankenstein this one on there somehow and make it work. Either that or I return it, right? Let me just show you a piece of the bar. See, look at how this one looks. It doesn't fit in there because of the shape, like I said. See, it's just a different shape. It's not gonna work. Here's where you would put the weights on, actually, right here. And then this would go on there, right? With a bigger bar. I'll do a future video on that because this is gonna be a video just like a review of this bench itself. All in all, I think I got it for around 200 because it's on sale. It's normally around 300 online, and I think it's a solid deal because you save a lot of space. So if you need space, you're tight on space and so forth, it's a solid buy. It's a sturdy bench. It does hold you could use an Olympic bar, so that's always a plus. I myself, at this point, I don't need an Olympic bar. I'm fine with a standard one. I think the Olympic is more once you're pushing over 200, you're gonna need an Olympic bar. But what I'm lifting right now, I'm good with a standard one. But again, you do have the option to do both with this. Alright, so all of you that are maybe interested in buying this bench, hopefully this video was somewhat informative. It gave you a rough idea of what this bench can do, what it's capable of, and if the price fits your budget and so forth. Now again, if you do have a big garage or extra empty rooms in your house, you can get something cheaper that does not fold up, however, that will do the same stuff. Now if you're tight on space, this is going to be a little more expensive, but it does fold up and it is a lot more convenient. So yeah, hopefully if you like this video, you hit that like button. It really does help. And if you want to see more videos on my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way I'll notify you on your feed when our next video goes up. Other than that, I'd just like to thank you guys for taking some time out of the day to check out this video. Hopefully, like I said, it was informative. It helped you make a decision if this is the right bench for you. And I'll check you guys out next time.